Hi, I'm Scholes, and today I'll be taking you through Lens Desktop and giving you an overview of how to use Lens Desktop um, to manage a Kubernetes cluster. First off, what is Lens Desktop? It's the most popular development environment for managing Kubernetes clusters. There are millions of users that use it to manage, millions of clusters all around the world. It is very simple and intuitive. I'm sure you're going to learn to love it as well. I'm going to walk you through next a short demo of Lens Desktop running on my local development environment. Here we can see a cluster overview. I've already started a cluster using Lens Desktop, and you can see on the overview page dashboard showing you the resource utilization in the cluster. You can see the CPU utilization, the memory utilization, and the number of pods that are running within the cluster. If you look on the left hand side, you will see the menu for the cluster. You can see we have workloads, configurations, network, storage, and also, which is a really nice feature, ability to use Helm and deploy Helm charts via the via the desktop app. On the workloads, I'm going to click on the overview page, and it's going to give you an overview of all the resources that are running within the cluster. If there are events, you will see the events listed at the bottom here, where you see item list is empty. But right now there are no events. You can see the number of pods, deployments, daemon sets, stateful sets, and replica sets that are running, as well as jobs and cron jobs. But here we don't have any cron jobs or jobs running at the moment. Now, if you want to see more details, for example, about the number of pods running, you can click on pods. This is going to give you the list of all the pods. You can also filter by namespace, which is very common in Kubernetes. You can see right now we're viewing all the namespaces, but I can disable this and choose, for example, only the default namespace where I'm running basically Nginx and Guestbook UI, for example. Now, with the Lens Desktop, you can also dig deeper within a particular pod. So say, for example, I want to see more details about the pod. I can click within to view details. I can scroll down to see all the properties. I can see also properties of the containers that are running. And if I want to, I can also view the logs. If you click there, you can see this opens a window that shows you the logs that are running within that pod. Right, and if you also want to, you can click in an exec, to open up a shell within the running pod. So here you can see we're already running a command within the pod that's running within the cluster. Now, moving on, I'm going to just go to the deployment section where we have all the deployments. Here, it's very intuitive. You can manage all the deployments that are running. You can scale up your deployment. Right now, I'm only running one replica for the customized guestbook UI. But if, for example, I wanted to run more, I could just basically increase the number of replicas and click on scale. And you can, if I go back to the pod interface, you can see that new containers are being spun up immediately. Let me do that with the Kubernetes and Nginx deployment. So I'm going to click and then scale to 3. Right, I'm going to switch back here, and you can see now we have 3 Nginx deployments running. The main reason why the customized guestbook automatically reverted was because it's being managed by Argo CD. So any change I make, is going to cause a drift, which Argo CD will automatically resolve immediately. So moving on, you also have your daemon sets. You also have your stateful sets. I'm going to click here, to show all the ones that are running within the cluster. We also have daemon sets running in the cluster. as well as a bunch of replica sets that are tied to specific deployments running in the cluster. After the workload section, you have the configuration section where you have all the configurations that are running, like the config maps, the secrets, and other configurations that are tied to specific resources running within the cluster. You also have another section for networking where you have services, ingresses and ingress classes, network policies, and port forwarding. You have another section also for storage. So basically for storage volumes that are attached to running pods or workloads within your cluster to persist the data that you are stored on the file system. After that, you also have the namespaces, the events, and also you have the Helm. In another video, I'm going to go into all these resources in more detail, but this was just a quick overview of Lens Desktop and how to use it. I hope you found this video useful, and please don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can get access to all the new videos I'm going to be sharing. Thank you very much and have a great day.